Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy XIV. Give me 1 second. Okay, never mind. In the last part, we headed out to take on the Lady of Bliss. We slaughtered yet another primal, added another one to our list, and yeah, we continued our push towards the east, where Alamigo awaits us just beyond the borders of the peaks. So yeah, now we gotta figure out what we gotta do. Lise and Alphno went off to Specula Imperatoris to get ready for an upcoming raid. Alright. We have a fair bit of ground to cover, so we should split up. If you come across any Imperial soldiers, you know what to do. Oh, and so you know, I sent word to Arnvold's squadron. They are already searching for other nearby areas, so we have allies in the event we encounter anything beyond our means. All right. I will worry about all the side quests when all of the side quests for the currents start popping up. Because similar to Heaven's War, the final area, those currents are all from side quests. There are no exploration ones, so it's kind of like Az's Law all over again. Alright. Who's around here? Not scared of these things. Alright, you're dead. So here's the difference. Here's how fast this mount goes. Here's how fast this one goes. Pretty, granted it's big, but it's still pretty slow. Oh. And this map can't be completed until you get flight, as you can plainly see. There's Noah's Ark! Again, I don't know the purpose of that. One's way off to the east, so it's way over there. But I gotta get through the CASTRUM thing first. There's the evil spot. The purple goo, the purple energy. Gonna die. Give me a moment, Cecil. Say it again if you would. No, maintain your distance for now. Understood. Keep me apprised of any developments. That was Arnvold. The pair that was spying on us in the fringes has followed us here. What about you, Cecilla? Any trouble? Here, there I was thinking we might be due for some peace and quiet. Glad to hear you dealt with them. I hope the assault on Specula Imperatoris is going well.
ご冗談を私に切らせるつもりで隙を見せて誘い込んだのでしょ
う。やれやれ、かなわんな。ところでコンラッド殿と解放軍の様子はどうだ。
メインタワーの制圧に向かっています。例のアラミゴ人部隊ドクロ連隊が激しく抵抗しているようですが、武装解除するよう説得してみると。
そうか。ならば地上の敵は我らで片付けるぞ。
Okay, what's going on over here?
What? 敵軍が地上施設をほぼ制圧し、メインタワーの攻略にかかっているとのこと。援軍を求める救援要請が入っております。すでに増援部隊の出撃準備も整っておりますので、ご命令があればすぐにでも。
なしだ。
え？
増援の派遣はなしだ。
そんな。お言葉ですが、ポルドラ様、あなたのドクロ部隊も防衛に回されていると聞いております。部下を見殺しにするというのですか？
できんのだ。もちろん私自ら増援部隊を率いると志願した。だが禁じられたのだ。ゼノス様は増援の派遣は現に慎めと。そしてこの基地の可能法で砲撃せよと。
Well.
まさか敵もろとも味方も皆殺しにしろとおっしゃるのですか？
その言葉、ゼノス様を前にしても進言する覚悟はあるのか？先ほどの言葉は忘れてやる。砲撃準備を急げ。互いの屍すら踏み台として進む。それほどに我らの決意は固く、悲願は重いのだ。さあ、貴様たちも覚悟を示せ。命令を復唱しろ。
砲撃準備。
了解。砲撃準備。安全装置解除。手法下ろせ。
アンスフリット、フルドルフ、エメリー、 我らアラミゴ人の未来のため死んでくれ。自由の礎となるのだ。
フォルドラ様、攻撃目標の設定を。
攻撃目標メインタワー、準備が整い次第直ちに砲撃せよ。
Oh boy. She's got the headache. She's got the headache syndrome like I do. I like how the levers are just pretty much the handles of the gun blades. The little levers. Huh. I noticed. Uh-oh. This is... Oh.
何事か。
長距離砲撃が行われたようですが、
未だ兵が戦っているというのに、これが帝国軍のやり口ということか。総員撤退せよ。
了解です。総員退避、総員退避。
Oh. Oh, there goes that tower. Bye, tower. By the 12, did you see that? The main tower just collapsed. You heard it too, didn't you? It must have been the cannon that captured ABANIA. But that was an Imperial installation, and their troops were still... Damn it, no one's responding. I don't know if the shell is being jammed or... We have to go right now. They need our help. I fully agree. This way, there's no time to lose. That tower's gone. See ya, tower. And it's worse than it looks. He probably wasn't even pulling stuff together. The gate. This is our way inside. We need to find my brother. Right now. Oh, look at this place. Freaking trashed. I'm glad you're here, Setsula. In case it isn't obvious, the Imperials fired on us, on Specula Imperatoris. I didn't think they had it in them, to kill their own men just to kill us. Gods damn them all. Where's my brother? Tell me where he is. I want to see him. He was in the tower when it was struck, but that need not mean anything. Our forces are still evacuating, and many remain unaccounted for. Alize? Alize, listen. There are soldiers wounded and dying all around us. Soldiers with families, just like you and me, need our help. Do you understand? He's right. I'll take the north and you take the east. Good Lord. Thank you. Think I can manage on my own. We're just gonna ignore that temple knight that's like laying on the ground. For a moment there, I thought I was bound for the Thal's Great Hall. Ye gods, what were the Imperials thinking? So, are you alright, or are you dead? Oh, you're dead. Or just unconscious, one of the two. Just give me a moment to let the world stop spinning, would you? There. Algier's not far. I'll make it. I'll make it. Are you alright, sir? Everything hurts. I think I was struck by debris from the tower. Wait, I know you. Sasarai, ward of the House Four Toms. We fought on the Steps of Faith. You saved my life back then, and now I can walk. Thank you. 1,000 times, thank you. Conrad! Conrad, can you hear me? Naga, put him down over there. Uh-oh. Conrad! What's going on? Oh, he isn't looking too good. Conrad, no! My buddy Conrad!
しっかりして。
突然の出来事だった。最後まで抵抗していたドクロ連隊の若者をコンラッド隊長が説得し、投降させた直後に帝国軍の砲撃を受けたんだ。どうにか生存者を助け出したが、コンラッド隊長は治癒魔法で処置はした。あとは祈るほかない。
リゼなのか。すまぬ、目が見えておらんでな。わしの命もここまでのようじゃ。
大丈夫、すぐに良くなるって。
運命は変えられんよ。よいか、よく聞け。理性よ、お主にアラミゴ解放軍を託す。
コンラッド、弱気にならないで。みんなで力を合わせてアラミゴを解放するんでしょ。こんなところで立ち止まってどうするの。
そう、立ち止まってはならん。ようやくまとまりかけた解放軍をこのまま崩壊させるわけにはいかんのじゃ。理性よ、お主ならできる。革命の英雄の子でも伊田の妹でもなく、お主にこそわしの後を託したいのじゃ。
コンラッド、
仲間と共に進め。 そして自由を。
分かった。約束するよ。必ずやり遂げてみせる。だから安心して。
So much death! First Gosetsu, now Conrad? Oh, Mifrid too, I can't forget about Mifrid.
Jidan 装填、液体策薬注入作業、急げ。
Oh, look who it is! It's my buddy Justinian.
ニーズヘッグ、
Oh,
貴様の力を借りるぞ。
fuck your cannon!
策薬パイプラインが。
バカな。人の力で破壊できるものでは。化け物め、撃て撃て。
You guys have poor aim.
魔装ニーズヘッグに貫けぬものなし。借りは返したぜ、ボッチンよ。
取り逃がしたか。防衛隊は続報を終え、整備隊は被害状況を確認し、直ちにカノン砲の修復作業に移れ。蛮族どもが押し寄せてくるぞ。
The savages are gonna show you up. We could have killed them. We could have walked away. But instead we tried to convince them to lay down their arms. We tried to seek a peaceful resolution. We showed them mercy and this was the response. Fire and blood. This was their answer. Such crimes cannot go unpunished. They must not. God as my witness, there will be a reckoning. Forgive me. Now is not the time for vows of vengeance. We must remain calm and rational and in control. The Imperials have demonstrated a willingness to fire on their own. So long as we remain here, we are in danger. Mithril leads to Commander Kemp's body. Find my sister and return to Alagiri. Aha, look at that, waiting for me in front of me. There, that should suffice for now. Go on and join the others. Hey, Alize, I got a bad news for you. Tell me you found Alpha Node. Tell me he's alright. Well... Oh, thank the 12. I don't know what I would have done. Though saying that, what will the resistance do without Commander Kemp? Sorry, not here. Not now. We should return to Alagiri. Keep an eye out for any wounded who might need our help on the way. How the hell did he get to that? Oh, I guess you fly, duh. You alright, sir? How does it feel to be betrayed by your own... It wasn't long ago I was trying to kill you and yours. I half expected you were about to slit my throat. What the hell's with this? I should be back home in Ilsabard. Instead of taking fire from my so-called comrades. What the hell's Ilsabard at? I don't even recognize the name. You alright, sir? Thanks, friend. Bloody tourniquet came loose and I was having trouble putting it back on. I should be fine the rest of the way. What about you? Are you alright? Oh, bless you, kind. Wait, is that you, Cecil? I didn't recognize you at first. You're feeling a bit dizzy. Must have lost a lot of blood. I can keep going. Let's hope. You're a bit of a ways from Alagiri. Cecil, we have given over Commander Kim's bodies remains for safekeeping. Later, I'll have no idea when, rites must needs be performed. For now, however, we must carry on. We must press forward. We must not give in to despair. I agree. And all Alliance resistance units have now withdrawn from Specula and Parataurus. It is time we spoke with General Aldine. Oh look, my stuff is selling. One of 40 things that needs to be sell, so I can get my money back. These deaths weigh heavy on my soul. Commander Kemp's most of all. He was a wise leader. He was a patriot. But above all else, he was a good man who will be sorely missed. One of many lost these to this day. I ask for a moment's silence to pray for the souls of the departed. You're right there, Vector. We've suffered a grievous defeat, but we cannot and will not renounce this cause. The die has been cast. Hold tight to this grief, this anger, and let it drive you forward. Let it be your strength and your shield when next you face the enemy. It will carry us far, General. Of that I have no doubt. Ere we take another step towards Alamigo, however, we must first address the question of how to deal with the CASTRUM ABANIA's cannon. If the Imperials are willing to employ the weapon without thought for their own soldiers' safety, we may struggle to approach them. Our front ourselves out of the question. We'd lose countless men before we even reach the walls. Would we? Recall that the Imperials could have obliterated our forces had they kept firing, but they neglected to do so. They had no strategic reason to cease fire, which begs the question, why did they? You suspect they were unable to fire the cannon again, maybe due to malfunction? Or one of their officers found his conscience after the first barrage, or a heretofore unknown resistance faction chose at that moment to disable it. There are many possibilities, but the fact remains that they stopped when logic dictated they continue. Then I'll just have to go and see for myself if the cannon is still operational. Are you mad? Conrad put you in charge of the resistance. We can't risk losing another commander so soon. I know how you feel, Nago, I do, but I need you to understand. It wasn't long after Papalimo and I arrived at Ralga's Breach that Conrad first asked me to join the resistance, and then he kept on asking. Every time I said no, I told myself it was because of the Scions. But even then, I knew deep down that it was an excuse. That I was still afraid of following my heart because I couldn't be sure if it was for me or for Ida. But then I met someone on the other side of the world who struggled with the same worries, and as we challenged and fought together, I saw him grow and become the leader of his people who needed him to be. And now it's my turn to do the same. There's not a lot of us left, and the ones that are, many are still wounded. We have to make do with what we've got, and I'm the best qualified. It's as simple as that. But don't worry, Nago. I'll come back. I promise. What the fuck's going on upstairs? Outside? While I acknowledge Commander Heck's right to carry out his mission, I see no reason why she should do so alone. Cessa, would you go with her? You would have done it even if you hadn't asked. I mean, we followed Yugiri out on a reckless plan to assassinate Xenos, so why not? Then it's settled. We will await your return. Sorry to drag you into the Cecila. It may not be the decision Conrad would have made, but I'm not Conrad. I never will be. I don't know what kind of leader he was hoping for, but right now all I can do is be myself. Let's check out these new weapons. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. It's kind of like a modified version of their normal weapons, almost. This looks like a plain old, yeah, boring. I'll take that. That looks cooler. If you don't mind, I'd rather not wait around and have people try to talk me out of it. Let's get moving. I know a good vantage point overlooking the castrum. Neon Krebs Hope. That's a word. The ship's stranded on the rocks to the east of here. It shouldn't take us long to get there. Oh, but there might be some ancient golems guarding it, or that might be just an old wives' tale. Either way, it's worth the risk. So we are going to the ship. Least, Commander, I pray you proceed with all due caution. Do not hesitate to call us if needed. To reach the ship, we'll have to scale up that cliff face. I'll get some climbing gear and meet you there. All right? Alright, so we are going to the ship. God, still no current quests, man. Usually one would pop up right about now, but no. Alright. Fuck your golems! Wives' tale, huh? Seems like seems true to me. Sorry to keep you waiting. I see you met the golems. Looks like the old stories were true, eh? In a way, I'm glad. Right then, time to climb. If only I could fly. If only I could fly. We're going to Noah's Ark. Phew, that took a bit more out of me than I expected. And here she is. I'm just gonna call it Noah's Ark. The ark that one man made to save countless others from the flood during the Sixth Umbral era. It's comforting to think that there have always been people who cared this much about their fellow man, who accomplished such great feats that people couldn't help but thinking that they must be made. But the proof's right here, isn't it? I don't mean just the ship, you know. I mean you. Long before anyone started calling you a hero, you were there for those in need. You did things for people when you didn't have to, sometimes even when they didn't want you to. It can't have been easy, staying true to yourself, but we're all the better for it, me included. I'll never be a leader like Conrad, or Hien, or my father. But I can be a friend to you all, and I can fight by your side. I can be me. Now we just have to be enough, eh? Strange to think back on it. If we'd been standing in different places, or if the shell had struck the tower differently, it would have been me instead of Conrad, or maybe both of us. What kind of monster murders their own? Is that smoke from Castrum ABANIA? Wait, it's come from the cannon! I can't tell what happened from there, but I can tell that it won't be giving us any trouble in the immediate future. This is our chance, Tesla, to avenge Conrad and all the others who died in the tower, friend or foe. To take Castrum ABANIA and bring the bastards who gave the order to fire to justice. It won't be easy after the losses we took, but I know everyone's champing at the bit to strike back. With the right plan, I'm certain we can do it. We have to tell the others. Come on. All right. Google Chrome notifications, go away. Easier down than up, eh? Though not necessarily safer. Anyway, no time to rest. We need to convince the others to strike now before the Imperials have time to fix their cannon. There's no time to lose, Tesla. General Aldi must needs know what we saw. Alright. I'll teleport over there because it's faster. I got hiccups. Alright. Goddamn, still no current quests. This place is gonna get flooded with quests soon. You are returned. I only hope you bring good news. We scaled the cliffs of Noah's Ark and spied smoke rising from Castrum ABANIA's main cannon. I think Masha Tarupin's right. They did fire game it because they couldn't. The cannon seems to have been disabled somehow. Then we must attack Castrum ABANIA at once. It could still be a trick, but if it isn't, we may not get a better opportunity. Bluntly, General, if it is a trick, then it is an utterly baffling stratagem. Had the Imperials wished to wipe us out, they could simply have kept firing. Be that as it may, we need not risk everything to seize it. I say we dispatch a small contingent to infiltrate the castrum and secure control of the weapon. If the enemy is preoccupied with repairs, we may be able to take them unawares. If, on the other hand, it is indeed a trick, our token force will prove an elusive target, and we will at least know the cannon is operational. Either way, it seems well worth the risk, but how are we to infiltrate the castrum? In anticipation of a day such as this, men and women under my command have labored long to cultivate a network of informants throughout ABANIA, including Radiata. Radiata is home to many who hold menial positions at Castrum ABANIA and other nearby installations. With the aid of our allies there, I believe we can secure a route into the fortress. The resistance will handle this. You may have recruited these informants, but they'll be just as happy working with fellow Alamegans. And at the end of the day, it's our land, our responsibility. Let us do right by Conrad. I should be glad to accompany her, General, as would Alize and Cessa, I am sure. Well then, if we're all in agreement, I see no reason to refuse you. We will make ready to march in CASTRUM ABANIA. Go and may Roger watch over and keep you. Alright. Oh shit, I skipped the first bit of dialogue. Oops! CASTRUM ABANIA is the largest Imperial facility in the peaks, you see, and so the likelihood that Cryo is being held captive there is quite high. Dealing with that cannon remains our main objective, of course, but if there is even a chance that Cryo might be rescued in the process, I would never forgive myself if I did not take it. I can only hope. Ooh. Look at that. Wait, hold on. That's kind of cool. The black and red. Look at this. And the axe is better. So to review, we are to travel to Radiata, where we will meet with the contact recruited by Marshal Tarupin's agents. I took the liberty to review intelligence reports while Cecil and Lise were away, so the settlement is not wholly unfamiliar to me. As the Vice Marshal indicated, the vast majority of the populace is employed as menial labor in either Specula Imperatoris or CASTRUM ABANIA. Perhaps as a result of this, the Resistance has long struggled to make inroads there. Aye, you have the right of it. They got a better deal than most Alamegans, feeding off what scraps the Imperials gave them. Damn, if I know how Marshal Tarupin's agents got one of them into turncoats. I understand that your disdain, I do, but I also understand the desire to look after their families by any means necessary. Our contact is a Rogadine woman. She'll ask us a question. After we answer with courage, she'll know us as friends. Courage. Right. Put together a squadron, Nago. We'll need them soon. With me, my friends, and be ready for anything. Alright, well there's one current quest, but there's like two more that needs to pop up. There's so many. The place is flooded with quests. Good lord. So I need to get to the other side. Northeast. How many more? There's one more. What am I doing? See, what did I tell you? Let's continue on to Specula Imperatoris. Let me in! Oh. What's going on here? The Savage just beat your ass! How does that make you feel? Of course there were still soldiers lurking about. Fortunately, they were no match for Lise. Come, Radiata is not much further. Of course, in light of our recent encounter, it would be prudent to proceed with caution and remain vigilant for Imperial forces. Oh, look at this thing. hair werewolf. Or a wolf. Looks like it's safe to enter. I don't see any Imperials. I don't see smoke above CASTRUM and ABANIA anymore. Do you think they fixed the cannon already? Let's hope not. Alpino said we were looking for a Rogadan woman, right? And that we should answer her question with courage? I suppose we'll have to strike up our conversation with every one of them until we find our contact. Let me know if you find her, and I'll do the same. Okay. Ain't seen you before. Takes a certain kind of woman to walk in a place like this uninvited. One with courage, I suppose. Courage, you say? Well, that's in short supply these days. Better keep your head down and go along to survive. Call me a coward too if you like, cause I'll speak no more of it. At least not here. Outside Radiata, behind those barricades over yonder. On the other hand. Ooh. Found her! Hey, was that who I think it was? Well, that's a relief. Or a trap. Either way, I'll find Alpha and Alizé. We'll meet you there. Why was this even a scene? Hello, madam. You're not followed, were you? Good. Except for my friends. That all of you, is it? Let's get to it then. Name yourselves. We're the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, friends of Marshal Terupin. Name Stark Woad. The rest of you know, or we wouldn't be here. The rest is about Specula Imperatoris in the canon, isn't it? Just so. Can you tell us what happened? Aye, I overheard soldiers talking while working in the mess. The cerulean pipeline fueling the cannon was disturbed by an unidentified male insurgent, they said. One man single-handedly disabled the cannon? That bears belief. Nevertheless, that's what they said. It took a while, but they finally put the fires out, and the engineers had been working day and night to repair it. Wish I could tell you more, but the incident had everyone jumping at chows, and I'm afraid to say much more. To make matters worse, the Alamiga and help have been sent home indefinitely. So the cannon could already be fully operational. We need to sneak into CASTRUM and ABANIA to ensure the cannon is no longer a threat to our troops. Can you help us? Aye, that much I can do. I pieced together a map of the interior over the years, and I know for a fact that there are multiple points of entry. Impressive. We split into several groups, and that may improve our odds of reaching the firing control center. We may be few in number, but I have faith that we can see this through. Nice! Oh, that looks like a fancy shield. Oh, look at that shield. I'll take it because it's fancy. Alright, what are we doing? Oh, there's another current quest. So there's one more. We have that which we came. All that remains is to make our preparations. Cecily, you and your ever-dependable allies will enter the CASTRUM with my sister and I by way of the ventilation ducts leading to the hangars. From there, we will proceed to weapons research and unleash bloody mayhem. At the same time, Alizé and I will create a diversion elsewhere, and in the ensuing confusion, Lisa and her unit will attempt to reach the fire control center undetected. If all goes to plan, our three parties will subsequently converge on this location, and together we will secure the cannon before finally notifying the Alliance that they are clear to attack. Sounds simple enough. I'll go and brief Naga on the details. The rest of you can come with me. We'll need to deal with the magic patrols before you can infiltrate the castrum. So many side quests! really doesn't surprise me to have enemy troops this far in. Alright, where's the next band of patrols? It's the resistance! Alright. Move away from that thing so I didn't aggro it. The giant giraffe. Almost there, friends. Your point of entry is just around the bend up ahead. The last patrol should be here any moment. Once you dealt with them, we'll be clear to advance, assuming they keep to their usual schedule. It might be prudent to stand watch for a moment after, just in case. Right. Alright, let's take you guys out. Oh, really? By Rogger, I knew you were good, but I never expected you to defeat them so swiftly. Cecil's the finest warrior I know, and I should like to think we have learned something from our time in her company. Now, where's the entrance to the ducks? Right behind you. I've mapped the branches, so you should have no trouble reaching them to hangars or any number of other places. Understood. Thank you again for your invaluable assistance. As discussed, Cecil we shall divide into two groups and proceed via separate routes into the castrum. Remember that our objective is to cause as much chaos as possible to draw the Imperials away from Elise and her men. If there's nothing else, I will return to Resistance forces and show them to their entrance. May Rogger guide you to victory. This is your last chance to make your preparations, Cecil. When you and yours are ready, we shall begin. I'm all ready to go. CASTRUM ABANIA! See how long this queue's gonna take. That was fast. This is weapon research. Systems nominal. Powering Magitech engines. Alright. We're fighting, you know what this boss always reminds me of? That one motorcycle commercial, what was it called? It's the one commercial where there was a half man, half motorcycle. This is what this boss always reminded me of. Deactivating limiters, injecting cerulean field additives. Alright, use that cannon to stop this thing from going mad. Systems critical. Unable to execute wild speed barrel protocol. Emergency restart. Systems unstable. Evacuate. Magitech number 1 is down. This item is not suited to your current class. I don't want it anyway. Break the pods! Break them! Oh, we broke 2 of them at least. Oh, we broke 3! Good enough. Ooh, broke it just in time. to the second boss. The number 24? It's a great name for this thing. Alright, so basically you gotta get the element that he doesn't mention. So he mentioned fire and lightning, so you gotta get ice. If you don't have the elements, the right element, all your attacks will be countered back at you. That guy went down fast, dude. Usually, before you usually had to go through that whole thing twice. Something's moving in this direction now. And there it goes, whatever that is. I see Noah's Ark. I didn't mean to do that. Blew through them. Alright, what is waiting for me? What's this? Oh. Alright, it's this thing again. What the hell is this thing supposed to be? genetic modifications? What fortune to receive such a promising test subject. I hope you don't mind me killing your experiment. This way, little one, this way. Time for your medicine. Excuse me. He's giving him drugs! Oh. His muscles got filled. He got put on steroids. He's getting steroids again. Ah! No grabby hands from me. Experiment is dead, buddy. Nice.
どうやら激戦を制したところみたいね。こっちも作戦は成功よ。
すでにリセが率いる解放軍の部隊がカノン砲の管制室がある司令塔に取り付いているようだ。私たちもすぐに向かおう。
So much for their big bad experiment.
リセ、無事でよかった。
そっちこそ。あとはここ管制室を抑えれば一気に制圧するよ。準備はいい？
来たか。
ホルドラ、お前が撃たせたのね。
そうだ、私が命令した。
コンラッドはね、必死に説得してたんだ。ドクロ連隊の連中に同族同士で殺し合う必要はないんだって。それをお前は部下なのに、仲間なのに。
ああ、私が殺した。アンスフリッド、フルドルフ、エミリー、共に学び訓練を受け戦い続けてきた誇り高き仲間たち、皆が私の下した命令で死んでいった。その最後、手に取るように感じられる。
なんでそんな命令を下せるんだよ。
アラミゴ人の自由のため必要な犠牲だ。奴らとて本望だったことだろう。私たちドクロ連隊の仲間は誓い合っていた。アラミゴに生まれた若者たちが生粋のガレアン族に蔑まれることなく生きていけるだけの力を手に入れようとな。何かを欲するのであれば対価が必要だ。支払えるものがないのであれば血で贖うしか道はない。市民権を持たぬ属州民はそれを得るために兵役に就く。市民権を持ってなおガレアン族から差別されるのであれば何も言えぬほどの戦果を上げ権力を手にするほかない。アラミゴに帝国に支配された属州に生まれてしまったのなら、そうやって自由を勝ち取るしかないのだ。
ふざけるな。信じ合い誓い合った仲間を殺しておいて何が自由だ、何が犠牲だ。なんでそんなに簡単に仲間を見捨てられるんだ。リセ、合わせる。捕らえた。
She's agile. Oh.
その程度の技を見切ることなど今の私には造作もないこと。アリゼー！だがさすがに分が悪いか。
また逃げるのか、卑怯者。
蛮族の英雄よ、ゼノス様からの伝言だ。皇族主催の狩猟祭に招待すると獲物の群れを率いてアラミゴ王宮に迫るがいい。
応急処置はしたが、ひとまずアリゼを運び出したい。手伝ってくれるか。ありがとうリセ。君はこの場の確保。
Well, that didn't go as smoothly as we thought it was going to go. Well, we did it. CASTRUM ABANIA belongs to us now. Nog and her people took Alizé to Radiata to receive treatment. Alphinaud tells me she'll make a full recovery. I know I should be happy. We won, and with minimal casualties. But somehow, it feels empty. We should report to General Aldine. Clara wasn't here, but who knows? Maybe one of Rabon's men found something which could lead us to her. Can't hurt to ask anyway. Sir! Do you know where Cryle is? Cessla, Commander Hex, fine work you did today. After Specula and Imperatoris, we needed a resounding victory like this. Thanks to you, Realgar star yet burns bright. I'm glad, I really am, but you should know that Ozzy was injured in the fighting. Regrettable, but I'm pleased to hear that she'll make a full recovery. For Adola's parting words, on the other hand, ring less favorably in my ears. But if Xenos wishes to invite us to a so-called royal hunt, then this bull would fain accept. What troubles you, Lise? Oh, it's nothing really. Just that we're almost to the end, but we've still got to save Cryo and do so much more. We'll find it soon enough. Pittman has his best men scouring the Castrum's archives as we speak. Listen, Lise. It'll take time for us to fully occupy the castrum and prepare to advance into the locks. While we wait, there is something I would like you to show you. Both of you. After all, this may be the last chance we may catch our breaths before the final push. I don't see why not. And come with me to Radiata. From there we'll need to follow another road south. The Imperials are starting to lose their footing. I think what I'm gonna do is finish off this area before I call it quits. Then we'll push into the lock, and then when we come back in the next part, we'll push into the locks. I think that's gonna be my plan. That'll give me time to do side quests anyway. Yeah. Northwest, huh? That way. There it is. Where are we going? Ooh, what is this place? Cold Earth. Even after all these years, it's still the same. But I'm getting ahead of myself. You deserve a proper welcome. What is this place? Cessa, Lise, I brought you both here for a reason. Alright, what'd you bring me here for? Oh.
貴様たちにこの家を我が成果を見せておきたくてな。
え、ここってラウバーンが生まれた家なの？
うん。見ての通り貧しい家でな。いや、村全体が貧しかったと言うべきか。痩せた土地での実りだけでは生きていくこともままならず、若者は村を出て傭兵として働くのが常だった。かくいう我が輩もアラミゴ軍の雇われ兵となり、折しも帝国軍との緊張が高まっていた国境警備に回されてな。そしてほどなく小競り合いが始まったのだ。帝国軍の魔導兵器は強力だったが、我が輩は知恵を絞って戦った。おかげでいくつかの戦功を挙げて、戦場の演出家などという過分な評価を受けもした。だがある戦いで帝国兵に狙撃され、我が輩は大怪我を負い、療養のためにここに戻ってきたのだ。
I got a headache. My headache spells are back. Oh, is this the younger Raban?
今や王とアラミゴの人々は
Curtis.
暴君テオドリックの強行と彼に追従する密告者たちの陰に怯え息を潜めて暮らしている。我らが立ち上がらねばこの国に未来はないのだ。自由か死か。この言葉を己の魂に誓える者がいたら手を挙げよ。私たちと共に戦い暴君を倒し自由を勝ち取るのだ。
Oh, is that Ilberd?
.見たところ負傷兵のようだが前線帰りかな。
はい、国境線の小競り合いで帝国軍に。ですがこの怪我が治れば俺も。
嬉しい申し出だが、ところで君は自由か死かという言葉の意味をどう捉えるかね。
自由か死か。自由のために戦うか暴君に殺されるかを選べってことですか。
いかにも血気盛んな若者らしい答えだな。だが違う。これは戦いによって得て良いものなのだ。戦いに勝利しても得られるのは自由だけ。暴君に代わる新たな支配者になることや富を望んではいけない。富や権力は自由になった後努力で掴み取るものということだ。
死ぬ覚悟なら俺にもあります。管理や王族のような豊かな暮らしがしたいわけじゃない。俺が望むのはささやかな暮らしだけです。
もし本心からそう思っているのなら君にも同志となる資格はある。だがその足ではすぐに戦うことはできないだろう。今は焦らず怪我の治療に専念しなさい。きっと君の力が必要な時が来るはずだからね。
We don't get to see his face? What the fuck? Oops.
お父上であるカーティス殿がここに書き記した言葉。自由か死か。それを己の魂に誓うことができるのかと。最も頼りにする仲間の目の前でな。
父さんがそんなことを。戦いで得ていいのは自由か死か、ただそれだけ。この人の前で証を立てろってことね。わかった。今ここに私は誓うよ。自由か死か、その覚悟があるって。帝国支配下で生まれたアラミゴ人も万神を呼んだアナンタ族も同じギラバニアの同胞なんだ。でも今では価値観も思想もバラバラに憎み合って生きている。彼らと対話して分かり合うためにも帝国から故郷を取り戻して自由の旗のもとに集わないといけない。もう一度私はこの地にアラミゴを作りたいんだ。
いい先生だ。お父上もお喜びになるだろう。ならばこれ以上は何も言うまい。お互い自由のために死力を尽くそうぞ。
Okay. It's a nice little backstory. And there's the last current quest. I got 3 batches of quests to go through. Even a blind man could see Lisa wasn't herself. Not that I don't understand. To be thrust in a position of authority under such circumstances, to be made responsible for the lives of so many, it isn't easy. And when you see your friend get cut down before your eyes, it only gets harder. I'll wager she thought Alice was dead for a moment back there. 'Tis one thing to risk your life for a cause, but to risk that of another is a burden no soldier is ever truly ready to shoulder. The fear, the guilt, it weighs on her, and that's good. It'll make her a better commander. But first she needs to learn to carry it, not let it break her. To remember that some causes are worth fighting for. Liberty or death. Her father's words gave me strength once. We have to all do the same for her now. Right then, I think I've said enough. The two of you can head back. I mean to stay a bit longer. I understand. He's been away for a long time and he probably wants to be alone for a while. Let's head back to Radiata. So many side quests. So many of them. So many. So many! Wait, am I the one who feels like I'm being watched? I don't know if it's Imperials or bandits, but I know there's more than one of them. Let's split up. You head northwest and I'll take northeast. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think so. Oh good, wonderful. Alright. Where's the purple energy of death? Oh, hello. Sir! Seven Hells, she's seen us! Saw that dead's as good as alive to the Imperials. Alright, well, you're dead. Try to spy on me. They attacked you too, didn't they? I had no choice. They're Alamigan, not even conscripts for the look of them. Barely adults. In fact, some of their faces look familiar. Wait, I remember. They're from Radiata. They must have seen us when we were looking for Stark. They probably thought the Imperials would reward them if they captured, killed. Oh gods, Alice and Alpha could be in danger too. We have to get back to Radiata and find Nago. I can't trust anybody around here. What's this about? You two look like ready for a fight. We were ambushed by villagers outside of Radiata. Thought they might try to attack you too. Are you alright? Aye, we're fine. The twins are at Stark's. Alize was asleep last I checked. I'm sorry, did you say you're ambushed by villagers? Not soldiers? Did they not see what we just did to CASTRUM ABANIA? Goddamn fools. Lise, Cecila, we overheard you talking. The ones that attacked you, they were young? Less than 20 summers? Aye, I thought so. It was always the young ones, the ones who have only ever known the occupation. They're the ones you got to look out for. See? Shit, fuck Nados. Bloody fools, after everything they've seen us accomplish, they ought to be begging to fight for their resistance, not against us. They've been living in the shadow of a castrum their whole lives. A few victors won't change that. You get some who can't wait to spit on this in a soldier's eye, but they get beaten for their trouble, or worse. Even so, and the ones that don't fight back but beg to refuse to beg, they just starve. Beat the dog and that bites his master's hand, and ignore the dog that refuses to do his bidding. See? In the end, the ones that learn to abide are the ones that survive. Now, you may say that it's all about the change, and I believe you. Many here do. But a young man or woman who grew up knowing what he knows has got every reason to doubt. Remember that. Do what you have to, if it comes to it, but remember that. The sooner we liberate Alamigo and bring an end to the occupation, the better. Only then can we show these youths that things do not have to be this way. Only then will they know what it means to live free. We're going to build a new home for ourselves, together. A better home than we've ever known. Alright! Great. Wonderful. I've been thinking, if Alice needs more time to heal, maybe we should move to her to Rogger's Reach. She can receive much better care there, after all. Our infirmary is probably the best place for her, short of sending her to Gridania. Indeed, and given what Mistress Wood has told us, I would rather she did not remain here. Then it's settled. Now I gotta go see about getting us a carriage. Sissa, would you mind going on ahead and telling Aurella that we're on our way? I want a bed waiting for Alize when she arrives. Thanks. Alright, back to Rogers! The only bad thing about this is I have to run all the way back! I kinda wanted to get into the locks before I ended this part. Do you require assistance? Very well, we'll make ready to receive the patient at once. Give me a hand, would you? There, all crisp and freshly laundered. We're here. Is everything in order? Right, we're bringing her in. Honestly, Alphnode, you didn't have gone to all this trouble. What can I say? It seemed a good way to discourage you from limping off to battle when my back was turned. Listen to Aurella, please. You need your rest. I know. Any news of Kryl? She'll be cross if you make her wait too long. As will I. Ha! A chilling prospect indeed. I'll find her, sister, and I'll fight twice as hard for the both of us. Alize's done enough for this fight. She liberated Doma, now it's Alphinode's turn to do something. They're good together, when they're not at each other's throats. I miss that feeling. Cecil, I have a favor to ask. Would you mind waiting outside for me? I won't be a moment. I want to get to the locks! What are you doing? Alright, what do you want from me? Oh. Change the uniform? Oh.
お待たせ。変かな。アラミ語の伝統的な民族衣装なんだ。イダ姉さんのお気に入りでさ。今さら姉さんの真似をしたいってわけじゃないよ。でもアラミ語奪還に向けての最後の戦いだからさ、一緒に戦いたいと思ったんだ。
Suits you.
ありがとう。あなたにそう言われるとなんかちょっと照れちゃうかな。とにかくあなたを呼んだのはね、最終決戦を前に気合を入れておきたかったからなんだ。組手に付き合ってくれない？ここにはかつてモンクソーが修行した場所があるんだ。そこでちょっと体を動かそうよ。
Whoa. Is it the hand? It's the intro movie all over again. I think if you've unlocked Monk, the dialogue might be a little different. Can't see my face. And so the intro movie begins. Yeah, I'm a white mage. I'm charging in head first. I'm gonna whack her with my stick. Maybe we got a little carried away. But you have to admit that was fun. Thank you, Cecila. You're the best kind of friend. That kind that's not afraid to knock some sense into you. That was so uncharacteristic for me to be in that fight. But, hey, it works. Now that as they settle in, it's time we rejoin the fight. Though actually, maybe you and Alphonse should go on ahead without me. I need to talk strategy with the officers, and that might take a while. Oh man, it probably won't take me immediately back there, will it? I'll probably have to walk all the way back. Oh, there you are. Was that least you wanted? What was it the least wanted of you? A sparring match in the Destroyer's very palm? I would have liked to have seen that. But she is right. We have lingered here long enough. I am ready to depart when you are. Take care, you two. Don't do anything I wouldn't. And you had better not rise from that bed until you're given express permission to do so. Urianger will be paying you a visit soon. He is already worried enough as it is. We have a long road ahead of us. Lead the way, Cecila. Of course, you're not gonna take me back there. God damn it. Wouldn't be so bad if I can actually fly, but I can't. So I have to do side quests. Yeah, I can't go that way, so I gotta go the long way around. Unfortunate as it is for me. But at least we'll be able to get into the locks now. So once we get into the locks, I can end the parts, and then I can knock out all the side quests, get flights, and then finish out mapping the area. And then we'll move on to the final area of the expansion. Getting closer and closer to Shadowbringers too. So that's a plus. I want to try to get as many parts in today because the keynote address is tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern. Hopefully, well, we'll get a lot more information about Endwalker. We'll definitely get the full trailer for Endwalker. We'll get the information about that second melee DPS class that's going to be added in along with Sage, and among other things, which I'm kind of excited. Actually, I'm very excited to see. I thought about streaming the whole thing, but no, I probably won't. Pippin, buddy. Your return. How fares your sister, Alphanode? Her rapier remains undulled, for better or for worse. Have there been any developments in our absence? I'm proud to say that the CASTRUM ABANIA is now wholly under our control. At present, we are taking stock of the enemy supplies and redistributing them amongst our men. Well, also, while sifting through the officer's documents, we learned that a unit of skulls under Hordola's command passed through the CASTRUM en route to the capital, with a single prisoner in their custody. Cryle. It has to be her. In all likelihood, yes. You'll be glad to hear that the tunnel leading to the locks has been secured by our soldiers and is now safe for travel. And for one final piece of good news, reinforcements from all 4 alliance nations have arrived and joined the main host, which has established a new base of operations within the locks. Commander Hex should be arriving soon, yes? When she does, we will call a meeting to discuss the final stage of Rhalgr's Beacon. There she is! Sorry to keep you all waiting. Ah, an Alamegan folk dress. How very fitting. And well-fitting, I might add. I wanted to do something for Yida, and for myself. This is it. The last push. We're coming, Cryle. And into the locks we go. And there is Alamigo itself.
占拠した帝国軍の基地を抜けて、私たちはアラミゴの城郭を望む湖畔地帯に入った。そこで待っていたのは、アラミゴ奪還のためにエオルゼア各地から集まった頼もしい仲間たちの姿だった。
Oh, it's my buddy.
帝国による支配から20年。自由か死か、そのどちらかを得るための戦いが今始まる。
軍議を始める前にまずは礼を述べたい。今日この日に集まってくれたことをアラミゴ人の一人として心より感謝する。現在の状況だが、帝国軍は堅牢なアラミゴの城郭を盾に籠城戦を挑む腹らしく、今のところ抵抗は散発的だ。本国からの援軍を待っているのか、あるいは何か罠を仕掛けようとしているのか。残念ながら敵将ゼノスの思惑は分かっていない。
どちらにせよ我々としてはなるべく短期間の決着を目指すほかありませんね。
都市内にはたくさんの住民がいるんだ。兵糧攻めみたいなことをしたら真っ先に苦しむのは帝国軍じゃなくて普通の人たちになる。
その通り。故に我が輩は ここに集まった全軍を動員し、一挙に攻めかかることを提案したいのだが、いかがか。どうやらすでに皆の覚悟は決まっているようだな。それでは作戦の詳細を説明する。前衛は我ら不滅隊が務める。カヌエドの以下奏者党は得意の弓術による援護と現実師部隊による負傷兵の救護をお願いする。続いて艦隊戦によって磨かれた砲術を要する国家団と対流兵器の運用に長けた神殿騎士団の出番だ。不滅隊と奏者党が切り開いたルートを使い、火砲をアラミゴ正門前につけてもらいたい。集中砲火により突破口を開くのだ。
私たちアラミゴ解放軍の出番は？
解放軍には都市南部の居住区に向かって住民たちの安全確保に努めてもらいたい。同じアラミゴ人であれば避難誘導もしやすいだろう。
責任重大だね。分かった、やってみせるよ。
頼む。居住区には城郭に通じる裏門もある。そちらを抑えることができれば正門と二正面から攻め込むことも可能となるからな。こうして準備が整ったら、あとは一気に内角になだれ込み、アラミゴ王宮を目指しゼノスを討ち取るまでだ。それから暁は遊撃部隊として動いてもらいたい。クルル城の居所が判明した場合、救出を最優先とし、以後は状況に応じて行動してくれ。
お心遣い感謝します。何としても仲間を助けてみせましょ
う。ではこれよりラールガーの戦星の最終段階に移行する。我らの手でアラミゴを取り戻すのだ。
Getting closer, man. We're getting closer. Oh, shit. The stage is set and the players are assembled. The Eorzea has come at last to draw the invaders from her lands. What would Grandpa say if he were here with us today? I don't know. And with that, this is time to stop. So when we return, we will head out and cross the locks. As I said before, all the side quests have recurrence. I will map out the area and then we'll press onwards. Now, off video, I will also knock out all those other quests in the peaks too, so don't worry about that. But yeah, when we come back, we will march on Alamigo, hopefully, or get close to it at least. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you then. Later.